Rise and shine, Bettina. You can't possibly be asleep at this time.
I'm not getting out of this bed today.
Are you unwell? What is it?
This is how it all started.
This is how what started?
Winston, Vincent,
Did you manage to listen to the breakfast show with Washington this morning?
no, I missed it, unfortunately.
I tried to, but I couldn't understand a word. So I just switched channels.
Clearly the dot-com generation. You don't understand a word in your mother tongue.
I usually don't.
Well, Washington was on about leadership. He gave a joke about a pastor and a driver who went to heaven. The pastor was frozen at the gate. The driver was welcomed to heaven. And the pastor asked why. He was told that he was so lousy at his work that whenever he preached, people went to sleep. On the other hand, the driver was so reckless that whenever he drove, people sang, "Nearer, my God, to thee." He brought people closer to God.
Wow. You finally woken up, eh? What a lovely day it is.
Did you listen to Washington's show this morning?
No, I could not understand what he was saying, but it sounded funny.
How can you say that? You don't even know what he was trying to tell his tribesmen.
Is that what is disturbing you?
Washington could be inciting his people to attack us for all we know. The by-elections are around the corner, and you don't even seem bothered.
Did you get enough sleep? Maybe the joblessness is taking a toll on you. You need a job. Maybe it will take the stress away.
That is not the issue.
Bettina, you don't need to be embarrassed. I know how it feels about not having a job. The uncertainty about not knowing what tomorrow holds for you. It can turn out to be a nightmare.
That's not my concern at the moment. When they come, don't say I didn't warn you. I have to get ready for them. They won't get me off guard this time.
Something very interesting happened this morning. Somebody came knocking on the door.
What did he want?
I think he was an angel.
Why?
Well, the guy says he heard we have this big heap of scrap metal, and he wants us to sell some of it to him.
And you didn't tell us.
Now, cool it down, Buki. Don't get disappointed. We are not at the best part yet. Now, I know how we can make a lot of business profits out of this scrap metal. You know, buying and selling scrap metal in Makutano. The Makutano scrap dealers.
You just made us rich.
Morning.
Morning.
Hey, morning, son. Did you sleep well?
Yeah, I did. What's all the excitement about?
Well, your old man just gave us an idea that we'll soon see us become millionaires. We are starting a scrap metal business.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Songeza huko, songeza. Haraka. Wekeni huko. Asante sana. Hapo. Haya basi, tutaonana. Baadaye bana. Haya, nawaona baadaye. Hey, what is that? Hey, my new business venture. I'm going to be a legend for the Kenya charity sweepstake.
Why?
Makutano and I decided that it was going to help us make more money to support Sabina. And I can operate it at the same time as my store.
Oh, hey, what is this? Makareta has decided to sell tickets for the Kenya charity sweepstakes so that she can earn more money. In fact, we might even be having winners from Makutano Junction very soon.
Hey, Margaret, that's a very good idea. It might help people.
Speaking of winning, that was a very interesting approach that Washington used for his campaign, eh?
No, it's not.
I couldn't understand anything that man said. In fact, I have to keep on turning to Josiah to translate.
I will also use my mother tongue tonight in my show.
Yeah.
To reach the rest of the villagers who do not understand English and Kiswahili.
Hey, Pandatesh, that is a very good idea. I will understand every single thing that you say. By the way, you can even greet me on air.
If I greet you, How many votes will I get from your family? Just one. I would rather spend that time greeting families that have children over 18 because I know those ones are many votes.
Have you thought for a minute about those people who don't understand your language?
What is your problem? My tribesmen are my target market at this point in time. And I will reach them any way I can.
Is that so?
Yes.
Go on. That is the same mentality that will get us all killed.
Wait.
What is it? Do you own a panga?
Me, I sell clothes, not pangas.
Is that a yes or a no?
No. With my lovely nails, eh? Me, I don't dig. I'm a city girl. How speedy you should know
Better
about
stop
it.
worrying about your nails and buy one. Washington and his tribesmen are going to gang against us soon. Where did you hear that? Over the radio. They were talking in their language, which I can't understand. But I know exactly what they were talking about. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure.
Mwenyewe mkanya saini. Simnafaa mkue kazi sahi. Basari zenyewe kwa nini hamko kujia kwa ofisi makansolo wamejaa kila mahali. Basari zenyewe mbona hampo? Alikuwa anawadanganya na mambo ya nini?
Tujafikiwa na hizo.
Kwa nini hamjafikiwa?
Lakini sasa na mambo. Sasa kazi zenyewe mlituahidi
sasa.
Hata maosi siku hizi hakuna mambo.
You don't have to, I can manage.
She's very weak, and you cannot do it by yourself.
I said I could do it alone. Let her go.
Yvonne, Pendo can walk Letitia. You take the bag.
Hey guys. Good to have you back.
Please stay away from my daughter if you know what's best for you.
Tony. Sorry.
This is actually getting out of hand. She can't keep doing this. I think I need to stop her.
She's doing more harm than good. Mama Mboga treasured those trees. I'm sure she wouldn't approve of what her cousin is doing.
Yeah, I know. It's just wrong. Hi. Are you all right?
Could I please talk to Pipi alone for a moment?
Yeah, sure.
Cheers. What's wrong? Why the long face?
That woman is trying to take my mom's place. I will not let her.
Okay, slow down. What woman?
Hi, Bill.
Hi,
I'm so sorry I heard about the accident. I just came to say sorry.
I'm sure she's just being supportive. I mean, your dad's been through a lot lately.
The more reason I want to be there for him. If I am not, he will think that Pendo has been there for him when he needed us.
He will never think that. And he's your dad.
She thinks she can just come and take over. He's even listening to her more than he's listening to me.
Yeah, let me have a chat with Dennis. I'll see you.
See you around.
Forgot something. I see you have started a new business venture. Yes. You run down the saber, I get alternative means to make ends meet. So if I may ask you, where are you getting all those logs and the charcoal outside? You seem to have quite a supply. Are you now snooping on behalf of my competitors? I'm just concerned. You see, word on the street has it that you're cutting down trees from Mboga's shamba. Trouble is, these are indigenous trees that take a long time to grow. They hold the soil. They provide shade. It's very serious to be cutting them down.
Are you not going to tell me what to do or what not to do with my very own shaba?
No, but it's not just your issue. It's affecting the whole community. Everybody's complaining. You're chopping down those trees. You're burning up charcoal. You're polluting the air by producing horrible black smoke.
Everyone is doing it, eh? I am not the first, neither will I be the last.
Oh, hello. You've come, eh? Fidelis. At least think about the farmers. Already there's no rain during the traditional rainy season. Every time you cut down trees, you decrease any chance of rainfall in Makutano. You're damaging not just your own land.
Well then, eh? Every man for himself and God for us all. Thank you, eh? Come again.
Someone told me that you fired the shop attendant and that you're looking for somebody.
Yeah, but somebody who has knowledge in pharmacy, not agriculture.
In fact, it's not for me. I'm just concerned about Bettina. Her joblessness has really affected her, and I only wish that you would get her something to keep her busy.
Actually, watching over the shop has been dragging down my campaign. I'll consider her, but only on one condition.
Yes?
That you two remember me during election time.
Don't worry about them. Despite everything, I will always love you.
Mom, there's something you should know.
What is it?
I was not the one driving the car when I had the accident.
What? Who was driving?
Look, it was Tony.
Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
Sorry, I thought it would complicate matters.
To think that you're innocent and the way they've been looking at you with those blaming eyes. Don't worry, son. We'll make this right.
You just need to get the papers in order and the bank will transfer the money to your account.
Anytime, Vincent. Anytime.
Now I have to look for Mama Pima. See if she's interested in a job as our secretary. Great. Then we'll see you later. Okay.
Hey, Washington.
Ah!
Huh? Great show you had on the radio this morning.
So, you listened?
No, but my dad did, and he can't stop talking about how great it was. So, when are you on next?
Tomorrow. If my enemies don't catch up with me.
What enemies? I thought everyone in Makutano loves you.
That is where the problem begins. When you have a lot of love from your people, you have a lot of wrath from your political colleagues. But, you see, I've always said that Neema and Matata had something to do with my abduction.
What? And you never reported it.
Well, I couldn't. You see, it's called politics. They have bought everybody in authority. But you see, once I get into parliament, we'll fight the good fight.
Hey, but you should tell the chief.
No, it's not necessary. See, with the support of people like you, once we get to the August house, we'll change things around here.
All the best.
Thank you so much.
We need to be prepared. These people use their mother tongue as a code.
Is that so?
All right.
Yes.
Spring billing, how much?
20 bucks.
Oh, give me 2.
Hey, wait!
Damn, he stole my phone. Wait! Steve! Stop
Please stop it! You're going to kill him. I do always like to see blood. Please stop it.
We are suing Neema and her son for the accident. But why? What do you mean, but why? Well, she tricked us into saying that she's going to pay for Tony and your medical bills. But guess what? Shaka convinced us that if we go to court, we'll get a greater compensation.
Just get off Shani's neck now, will you? Eh? I'm not interested in taking anyone to any court or anyone's money. Kwisha.
That woman doesn't care. Someone needs to stop her. Hasn't she heard about climate change?
You know, some people just think about the present. They don't think about how their harmful actions are going to affect the future. Hey, what if you reported her to the National Environmental Officers? I mean, that's what they're there for.
I need to talk to someone now. That woman is going to cut all the trees overnight, I'm telling you.
Why don't you talk to the chief? I'm sure he can talk some sense into her.
Right. We need to talk.
Yes?
For your sake and Toby's, you need to arm yourself.
What?
Yes, I know you might think that I'm paranoid, but it is the truth. They will come without warning. Please, be prepared.
Well, Brendo, I must say you're an excellent cook. Thank you for a lovely meal. What do you think, girls?
The food was great. Thanks.
Well, I better be heading home. It's getting kind of late.
Since you are so quick to make us a lovely meal, why don't you wash the dishes?
Yvonne? Such rudeness. Where are your manners?
Well, the person you listen to lately is her. What about me?
I better head.
I'll drop you. We'll finish up with this when I get back.
What? Don't start with me.
Josiah, everyone else is arming themselves. You better go and buy those pangas just in case.
Hey, don't you think you're overreacting? Washington hasn't said anything to incite people on the radio.
Hey? What about people like me, Bettina, and Sharon? We never understood anything he said.
You just have to trust me. Washington said nothing to incite anyone on the radio. What is she saying?
To listen. Let me explain.
Take them back.
What are they doing under the bed?
I told you I'd be arming myself. If they decide to attack, I'll be waiting for them.
No one is planning to attack another.
I'm not going to take any chances.
It doesn't mean that just because they're speaking their own language on radio, they're planning to come for you.
You can't be too sure.
Okay, tell me. What are you going to do when they come to attack you? I don't mean that they're going to come to attack you, but what if?
I'm going to work. Don't let your guard down.
Red, please come and join us for breakfast.
No, thank you. I'm in a bit of a rush.
I hear you're starting an environmental campaign against Fidelis.
Yes, I am. It's about time. You see, this issue of climate change is caused by our very own human behavior. Chopping down trees, burning charcoal. We all need to be responsible.
That is very thoughtful of you. I'll donate some money to your kitty. You know, anyone who messes up with the environment should not go unpunished.
That's one of your cars, right? Maybe you could start by making sure it emits clean fumes. That's very harmful to the environment.
Sorry about that. I promise to work on that.
My lawyers say we have a very strong case. With all the evidence, we should be able to pull them down.
That's some news. Any chance of things going wrong? Should we take the risk?
Not even if Matata pulled strings with Hitler. The case is concrete. Word on the street also has it that Matata and Neymar are the ones who are behind Washington's abduction.
You are not serious.
I am.
You know, that man and his family should rot in hell. Poor Washington. But should we really go on with this case? I mean, are things going to be okay?
I'm the only one who seems to be on the lookout for our people. Nobody else seems bothered.
Bettina, if someone is planning on attacking us, then you better report to the chief.
And tell the chief what? What do I tell him? And you, I'll be waiting for you when you decide to attack. You think I don't know about your dirty secret? I'm armed to the teeth. Just you wait.
Woman, what's wrong with you? Are you crazy?
I'm not going to let you get away with it this time. I saw on my mother's grave. I'd rather die.
Please, Bettina, let's go to the chief. I'm sure he'll find a solution for us.
Bettina.
I understand you.
All is going to be well. Bettina.
We need more voices of the strangers, right?
Yeah.
And you have enough money to walk around, convince the youth.
Could I have a word with you?
Yes, please, make it snappy. You see, unlike you, I'm a very busy politician.
Evidently, with all the time that you have to spread propaganda about me and my family.
I learned from the best. Didn't Matata leave you his dirty politics guidebook?
You're really feeling on top of the world, aren't you?
Of course. This is my time. Huh? Huh? And I will do it by any means necessary. So brace yourself, lady.
So, tumesikizana,
Hey.
have to win this election?
Yes.
And nobody's going to beat us.
Nobody. Bettina has some very serious accusations to report.
People arming themselves to attack us.
Who is arming themselves and to attack who?
Washington's tribe. They've been planning on attacking us just like they did last time.
Where are you getting all this information from?
Ever since the community radio station started the vernacular broadcast for the politicians to campaign, she's been paranoid.
I am not paranoid.
I understand. She's affected because she cannot understand what the politicians are saying on radio in their mother tongue.
Here I was enjoying myself listening to Bernadette talking on radio. I not thought just how much others who don't understand the language were being affected.
Just tell the community radio station to stop the vernacular broadcast.
No, my speed, we cannot do that. The issue is not really much to do with the radio station themselves. Ever since the skirmishes, we all still have a lot of work to do in as far as peace is concerned.
It's true. It will take some time before we can completely trust each other again.
Yes, Bettina. It's very unrealistic for us to think that we can live without disputes. What is important is to find a way, a framework within which disputes can be settled without resorting to violence.
But something has to be done. They'll attack us.
No one is going to attack anyone. Peace is very important, and I'm sure it's on top of government agenda and in the minds of all peace-loving citizens. Bettina, don't worry at all. I am going to look into your concerns, and I'm sure all is going to be well.
It's okay. Can I talk to your mom in private?
What do you want?
What do you want should be my question. I'm tired of you people using the Matata name as a joke. I am not amused.
What has that got to do with me?
I will not let my son go down. Just to let you know, I will shout from the rooftops to let the whole world know it was your daughter who was driving the car. How you do it, I don't know. But you'll have to find a way to tell him to drop the charges, or else we go down together. I don't know about you, but for me, I always find my way back up.